Hey, good morning, everyone. Nick Reagan here for 5 on 5 Plus. 5 minutes of local news and headlines right here from our First Alert desk inside our Live 5 newsroom. We're going to start this morning with some new information. The Charleston County School Board, they're holding a special meeting tonight to discuss contract negotiations with the acting superintendent. Anita Huggins has been in that role since the former superintendent resigned. The board offered her the role at the last school board meeting, and Huggins has announced that she plans to accept. However, today the board will meet to discuss an administrative rule that prevents the superintendent from hiring, firing, or otherwise changing any positions within the administrative department without board approval. Now, traditionally, the superintendent has had the sole role and authority to move employees around as they see fit. The board will now consider restoring that authority. This is the same rule that ultimately led to the previous superintendent's departure. That special meeting will be tonight at 6:30 over Zoom. And also new this morning, we're learning about a weekend fire in the Ladson area. C&B Fire Department posted these pictures. You can see just how intense those flames are swallowing up that single mobile home there. This is in the area of Pringletown, or the Pringletown community, I should say. Now, we're still waiting to learn if anyone was injured, and we don't know exactly how the fire was started, but the fire department did post on social media a warning about space heaters, saying if you are going to use them, make sure you do so in a well-ventilated area. And also, if you happen to have seen this fire on television, we're told that it actually made an appearance on Patrol Live over the weekend, so you might have seen it there. Well, now to the latest from a story that we brought to you last night. A second officer-involved shooting at the same location, this one from over the weekend. Now, North Charleston police, they tell us that the incident happened just after 4 p.m. at Kent Avenue and Bailey Drive. That's near the same Marathon gas station that police had shot a man with a gun back in December. And police say during the incident, officers interacted with several members of the community before an officer discharged their firearm. The department has placed that officer on administrative duty. Now, we have not yet learned what led up to the shooting. Neither the police nor SLED have confirmed whether or not anyone was injured or arrested. SLED has taken over that investigation. We're also learning new details on a reported kidnapping case over the weekend. The Georgetown County Sheriff's Office says this man, 42-year-old Jonathan Perry, is facing multiple charges, including kidnapping and possession of a weapon during the commission of a violent crime. Deputies tell us Perry showed up at the victim's house around 2 a.m. Saturday morning, where he broke a window and drove into the home multiple times. We're told Perry dragged the victim away from her house by her hair. He was later found and arrested in the woods nearby and has been booked into the Georgetown County Detention Center. Well, a wet one this morning. You can see the raindrops there on our weather cameras. Let's check in with our First Alert weather team to see just how long this rain's going to last and whether we're going to need the coast the rest of the week.
And good Monday morning to you. I'm meteorologist Joey Sovide. Starting out with some scattered showers, lots of clouds, a little breezy and cool out there this morning as well. And that'll be the case through most of today. Some off and on light rain showers, nothing terribly heavy out there. Eventually that rain chance will completely fade away, but not until tonight. That's when we expect the clouds to start to clear out and a return to sunshine tomorrow. Now, we do have some chillier mornings on the way. 38 tomorrow morning and near freezing Wednesday and Thursday morning with highs between 55 and 60 degrees. Late this week, as we look towards Friday and the weekend, we'll see high temperatures returning to the 70s.
All right, thanks, Joey. Might not need those rain jackets after all for too much longer. Well, let's turn to politics now. President Joe Biden has won the Democratic primary over the weekend, earning 96% of the vote. Now, while those numbers are fairly large, turnout was not, with just 4% of registered voters heading to the polls. That number is down from 2020, when turnout was at 16%. We're learning Catherine Templeton is set to announce her bid for Congress to represent District 1. Templeton previously served as the director of the South Carolina Department of Health and Environmental Control and was also a candidate for governor of South Carolina in 2018. Templeton is challenging Congresswoman Nancy Mace to represent the Republican Party. This morning at 10:30, along with supporters, family, and friends, Templeton is set to announce her bid at the Water's Edge restaurant in Mount Pleasant. Okay, and could an unprovoked fatal dog attack last year amongst Corner been prevented? Investigative reporter Blair Sable uncovered records that showed the owner of the dogs had previously been cited for failing to follow the state's animal laws. She went to the Berkeley County Sheriff's Office directly to get some answers. Now, this all stemmed from an attack that David Eller was killed by two dogs as he walked through a mobile home park, mauling him to death. Now, with our investigation has revealed that those animals had previous run-ins with the law. Tonight at 6, Blair will walk you through what her investigation found and why Animal Control says that this never should have happened. All right, well, that's a look at our top headlines for our 5 on 5 Plus here from our Live 5 newsroom. I want to thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you right back here tomorrow.